Do you lie awake at night trying to will yourself to fall asleep? Or perhaps you have difficulty waking up in the morning or don't feel well rested after sleep? Hi, I'm Jodi Cohen. I'm the founder of Vibrant Blue Oils, and I've helped over 20,000 people regain their vibrant health through the specific and targeted use of essential oils. And I want to help you start feeling better with less work, beginning with your sleep. If I could only help people with one issue, it would be sleep. This is because restful sleep, which is defined as both the ability to fall asleep and stay asleep, is so critical for health and healing. It allows time for the body to rest, repair, detoxify, balance blood sugar levels, burn calories, reset our energy reserves. Without sleep, we feel fatigued and our body compensates with cortisol spikes, sugar cravings, and other tricks to keep us awake and functioning. Searching for an alternative to over-the-counter medications and prescription drugs, we found that sleep issues lend themselves really well to essential oil support. So if you've attempted to help isolate your sleep issues, and we've also created an online assessment that you can do to figure out what sleep remedy might be helpful for you. But many clients who struggle to fall asleep, I'm going to tell you why. Their circadian rhythms, which are the body's natural sleep-wake cycles, might be out of balance. So you may know about this stress hormone called cortisol. It's released by the adrenal gland. And then the sleep hormone, melatonin, is released by the pineal gland, a small pine cone-shaped endocrine gland located near the center of the brain. And our cortisol rhythms are supposed to be the highest in the morning and then wane as the day goes on. But when people are active at night and slow in the morning, cortisol patterns get reversed. This throws off the whole cycle, the whole circadian rhythm, because cortisol and melatonin have an antagonistic relationship. So elevated cortisol at night actually turns off melatonin production. Similarly, if melatonin is elevated in the morning, then cortisol is depressed. So I like to think of it like a teeter-totter. When the stress hormone cortisol is high, it forces the sleep hormone melatonin low. And people often supplement with melatonin, which can be great in the short term, right? But the challenge is that the body, specifically the pineal gland, is supposed to make its own melatonin. And so external supplementation kind of sends the signal to the body that we're good, we're sufficient in melatonin production, and it down-regulates or decreases the body's own production of the hormone. In other words, it throws off our internal thermostat for self-regulation. So another option is to help the pineal gland return to its innate intelligence and release more melatonin naturally, which is what we're doing by applying our circadian rhythm blend to specific locations on the head. So very top of the skull, right above the ears, and the back of the head. And this method basically matches our own innate intelligence. And it's great for people who suffer from sleep issues or anxiety or have trouble falling asleep. So again, think of that teeter-totter. When melatonin is up, it increases cortisol. When cortisol is high, it depresses melatonin. If you gradually bring the melatonin up, it forces cortisol down. So my 10-year-old daughter was a night owl, and she actually would suffer from anxiety at night. And I tried everything I could think of and just spent the night holding her while she cried. But the circadian rhythm blend was a real game changer for us, because not only did it help her fall asleep almost immediately, but within a week, she reported that her nighttime anxiety was gone. So it's a great backdoor to fixing anxiety. So again, the circadian rhythm works really well for people who struggle to fall asleep at night due to high stress or racing thoughts. And when you then can smooth out the circadian rhythm, everything else heals more easily. Another great blend is our sleep blend or our calm blend. It's especially great for small children. It's very gentle. Hi, I'm Jodi Cohen, founder of Vibrant Blue Oils. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking the circle at the bottom of this screen. And if you want to access more free essential oil trainings, just visit vibrantblueoils.com/YouTube. You can find this link in the video description. Thank you again.